another great six-man tag team match to this point, and I'm joined here at ringside by Sal Rinauro. Sal, great to have you back on Rampage Television.
Bill, thanks for having me out here. I can't tell you how interested I am in this match today. We've got Corey Hollis returning from his suspension. We've got Patrick Bentley returning from his oblique injury. I'm really excited to see.
Does oblique mean vague?
Oblique does mean vague in Alabama.
Yeah.
But they've got a lot on their plate today, Bill. They've got the team of Daniels, Officer Chris Jacobs, and Anthony Henry, who I think Anthony Henry is one of the fastest rising stars here in Rampage.
I would agree with you right there, and Officer Chris Jacobs been on a little win streak itself. Tommy Daniels still a little win impaired, but coming into his own here at Rampage Pro Wrestling, and it's no easy track for anybody that wants to make their way in Rampage because the crew is that good, the talent is that good. Exactly. You've got to win, you've got to fight hard to find a spot on this particular roster.
That's the thing, is Tommy Daniels, while the win column hasn't been that strong, his outings have been strong, Bill. He's going up against the best in the Southeast region, and he's holding his own with all these guys, and I think it's just a matter of finding that one thing, that one bit of confidence maybe that he's lacking, and he can put him over the top.
Definitely. Very much so. You'll remember it wasn't that, well, actually it was a long time ago now. It seems like a short period of time, but there was a time when Kyle Matthews was win impaired here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. Now look, spin forward. Kyle Matthews is not only winning, but he is the heavyweight champion, and we're going to see him in action next week, Sal.
Well, I can't tell you how excited I am to see that match. But speaking of titles, we finally got that TV title match I've been looking forward to on today's broadcast.
The other Jimmy Rave approved athlete, Chip Day, who defeated Corey Hollis, resulting in the suspension you alluded to. And Corey Hollis, I think, and Patrick Bentley both a little frustrated right now at the rest of the team. Mike Posey seems to sort of be getting along with, so far with Chip Day, but a lot of dissension, and you know he have to blame for that. Dr. Johnny Gayton.
Johnny Gayton, thank you very much, Johnny Gayton. I think he really started all this with the suspension of Jimmy Rave, who we have yet to see still. It's going on, what, 3-4 months now, Bill? In the ring here, we've got Corey Hollis, who Jimmy Rave, before he was suspended, dubbed his wrestling machine.
Look at the power there. Anthony showing the bridging, and he forces. No, he can't force his way up. Hollis, extra strength he has. A lot of gym time for Corey Hollis, who recently has been on really a whirlwind tour for a young athlete. He's been all over the Southeast competing. This is about his 4th match in that many places over the last few days.
Oh, Bill, there's a reason Corey Hollis was the only non-WWE athlete nominated for PWI's Rookie of the Year. I mean, you see him in the ring here, he looks like a polished vet almost.
But will he ever be a 2-time Rookie of the Year? That's my question.
Bill, I think that's a once-in-a-lifetime achievement. A rarity that only...
If anyone ever got that, they would deserve a trophy.
They would deserve a very shiny trophy. Speaking of a shiny trophy, that cart... Oh! Hollis faked him out there.
And...
Oh!
Kicked him in the face.
And you see what Corey had... Oh! I don't think that fazed Henry as much as he thought he got him there.
You got to remember, Henry, background in addition to wrestling and MMA fighting, which is strike-oriented, as we're both aware, and submission-oriented, and Henry brings both to the table with his offense, and right there, the
snap power slam.
Woo!
And that's the thing about Anthony Henry that I really like, Bill, is he's able to incorporate that toughness that he learned while MMA fighting, but he also has pro wrestling knowledge. He has a pro wrestling background as well. He can snap off a power slam just as quick as he can a strike to the face.
Well, Hollis, welcome back to Rampage Pro Wrestling after your suspension, but right there, fighter that he is able to reverse, get the hammerlock on the officer, who forces himself back to the vertical base, goes behind, takes him down, amateur wrestling maneuver. He's got a background there.
Yes, we've seen the officer come a long way, Bill. I mean, remember when he first started training here on Rampage, he was actually under the tutelage of Marvelous Michael Stevens.
I don't know if you just saw that. It was sort of a chopped tag.
That wasn't the cohesion I'm used to seeing with the Rave approved. You got to wonder if Corey was sending a message, or maybe he just missed. You know, that power slam could have knocked a lot out of him.
Jacobs goes down hard on the left arm of Mike Posey, hooks that arm and has him in control. Looks like he's going to try to take him over to his corner. No, decides otherwise. Wrenches the arm around, full arm drag and twist. Reversal by Posey, reverses, throwing the arm back to the head.
And, you know, for all the bragging that Mike Posey does about being, Mr. WrestleMania 2 times, he can back it up in the ring. He's got a great wealth of knowledge as well, as do all the approved members. And that's why I still don't understand this appeal, this allure of them working under the tutelage of Jimmy Ray. Big drop kick there by Jake.
I've seen that somewhere, that drop down
Leapfrog drop kick.
Does anybody do that I know?
I think Corey Hollis.
Ah, you're right. I knew it was somebody. It's a phenomenal move.
It is phenomenal. Tagging there to Daniels. Big elbow from the middle rope, kind of looked like a la Bret Hart there. And if, for these young athletes, Bret Hart is not a bad guy to be studying.
Very much always presented himself in the ring very logically, worked move to move, controlled the body part. Was always a very smart wrestler, and that's why he was a successful wrestler, Bret Hart.
There was another rough tag there by Posey back to Hollis.
Notice, interestingly, Patrick Bentley seems to be sort of moving away from getting into this match, at least at this time, with no clear advantage. Well, except perhaps right now for Tommy Daniels.
There's a big explosion there, big clothesline. Oh,
welcome to the top rope and a kick to the side of the head. Tommy Daniels on fire, goes for the cover. There's one, kick out.
Maybe Corey Hollis is missing that suspension. This whirlwind tour may be catching up with him, Bill. There's nothing that you can do to fight fatigue.
Well, the whirlwind right now is Daniels ducks under there. There's another drop down, but a trip.
That was a clever maneuver there.
And there's the drop kick.
There's the drop kick. Phenomenal as well, but back to my point. No matter what you do, Bill, fatigue is a hard thing to counteract, unless, of course, you're drinking Verve Energy, the official energy drink of Rampage Pro Wrestling.
Understand it's natural.
It's all natural. Much like our radio show coming up next, fans.
If you're watching us on Fox 24, that's right. Coming out after that, you have a co-host. Who is that?
Well, you can't win them all. My co-host is Marvelous Michael Stevens, and you can catch us on Fox Sports Radio, 1670 on your AM dial. Myself and flexibility and power there by Posey.
And a tribute to Christy Hemme.
Well, I've often thought Christy Hemme when I see Mike Posey. Now look, look at that tag there, Bill. It's another rough tag. Bentley didn't just extend the hand.
Well, and Bentley, of course, the violent passion brings passion and violence in the ring, and now he's landing blow after blow outside the ring on Tommy Daniels, who's controlled in the corner. But I don't see, you're right, the synergy between the team. Normally they'd be interacting in this there we go. Now we have a little bit of cooperation between Hollis and Bentley, who brings a double axe handle to the side and takes him down hard with a clothesline, goes for the cover. There's two, kick out by Tommy Daniels. Almost had him right there. The clothesline almost took him out.
Which, a clothesline from a normal man hurts. A clothesline from Patrick Bentley, who's like, negative 3% body fat, is nothing but muscle in your jawline, Bill. And when your jawline is contracted, when your jaw is contracted back into your ears, all you see is red. And you can't even hear the referee on his count.
Right there now, here's another cover. Tommy Daniels, they've now gotten control over one of the members of the Henry Jacobs Daniels team, and they're going to do their best. And if they can work together, this is where Jimmy Rave Approved is at their finest, is controlling one competitor and interacting as a team and as a unit and working together. If they can do that, they can control and win this match.
Another big clothesline, Bill. There's a reason they dubbed themselves the greatest multi-man team in pro wrestling today. And when they're on their game, it's very hard to argue with them. But look at that again. I don't know what... Hollis and Bentley seem to be working quite well together, but they seem to be having an issue here with Posey.
Posey, though, comes in, drops repeated elbows to either side of Tommy Daniels, now ties up, using the weakness he's created on both sides, grabs a hold. This is going to both cut off the blood flow if he executes it with enough pressure and the breathing, but Daniels turns in. That was smart on his move and gets to a vertical base also, lands blows to the midsection trying to break it up. He does, ducks that.
Posey with a wild punch. Discus lariat there by Daniels.
And both men are down at this point. This is where Tommy Daniels has an opportunity. He's got two fresh men on the outside. Mike Posey has an opportunity to get his men in first. Which man is going to be able to make the tag?
I don't know, but the great fans here at Rampage Pro at Johnny G's are willing Daniels to make the tag, and he's getting it. Whoa. Hollis and Bentley just walked away from Posey there. What just happened? There's the tag to Henry, and Posey doesn't even realize it. What's going on? He sweeps the legs. This could be that cloverleaf he's known for. He cinched it in.
Wait, they're in a tag.
He's out. He's tapped. What a win there. What a win.
And did you see Posey and Hollis and Bentley? They got back into the tag position. They were ready.
They came back. What is going on with Jimmy Rave Approved, Bill? Posey doesn't look happy. What a big win there. Daniels, Jacobs, and Anthony Henry pick up the big 6-man win here on Rampage Pro. And all the fans are like,
shut up!
Whoa, here we go.
Let the music get in here. Hey, out of the way, so you stay right there. I'm not through with you. I'm not through with you. Hey, I don't know what our deal is. We'll talk about it later. You, Mr. Man with 2 first names, Anthony Henry, I don't know where you came from. I don't know who you are. Who have you ever beat, huh? Who have you ever beat? Huh?
Mike Posey.
Look, just because me and my friends have a little disagreement, you can't beat me in a one-on-one match. I demand somebody with some authority around this place come out here, me and Anthony Henry, one-on-one, somebody out here make it tonight. That, not only is that Jimmy Rave approved, it's Mike Posey preferred.
Well, you ask and you
Mike
shall
Posey,
receive.
you and your little squeaky voice, I believe I am somebody with some authority. Are you sure you want a match with him? Are you sure? I mean, it could be embarrassing for you to lose 2 shows in a row. And far be it from me to want to embarrass Jimmy Rave Approved. Are you sure? Well, you got it. Next show. You got it.
You heard it here, fans. Next week on Rampage Pro Wrestling, Anthony Henry and Mike Posey one-on-one. I'm looking forward to that. But up next, the television title is on the line. Frankie Valentine defends against Chip Day.
And we're not looking at a happy group of campers in the ring right now as we head into that, fans. We'll be right back after these messages. Hang in, television titles next.